Did you want to smudge? Oh, yeah. And then you can hold it for me after. Yeah. Or for me. That's good. Thank you. Thank you. Bonjour. Can you hear me? Okay. Bonjour, Anine. Welcome, everybody. My name is Geraldine Shingoose. That's my English name. And my spirit name is our Sky Woman and Northern Lights Woman. I come from the Bear Clan, and my warrior spirit is Grandmother Turtle. I'm a mom and a grandmother and a great grandmother, a Chapan. And I really had a really hard week. So I come here today and just feeling the effects of racism and discrimination that's being practiced in the comedian world. Like, we've been fighting that for the last 17 days to boycott and cancel Danger Cats from coming to Winnipeg because of their hate speech on Indigenous children that died in residential school. And then also on women that died at Picton Farm in BC. And they continue to taunt and ridicule and laugh about these matters. And these matters are very, very important to me. So, so I'm still carrying that kind of that energy today. So I please don't take it from me. I like to just keep it to myself, but it's been a fight and we're still fighting it. So I just want to I want to talk about I reached out to my cousin, and my teachings, they come from my late father, Henry Shingoose. And he was a medicine man, and he was, but he kind of lost his ways because of the colonization and the genocide. Like a lot of our people fall into their addictions. So he put his medicine bundle away for some years, and at the end of his life, he brought them out, and he put away, the alcohol, and he went back on that red road and started teaching, and he taught many people, and one of them was me. So just really blessed and honored that I was given that opportunity to learn from him. And in that learning, I was taught about the directions, but also about our relatives, our relatives here on Mother Earth, our relatives that are out on the land. The land is our relative. The waters are relative. They both carry spirit, and all living beings, all living things on this earth carry spirit. Each one of you do. Each one of you carries spirit too as well. And to connect with that spirit, through your ancestors. Each one of you have ancestors that probably experience the same as our Indigenous people did here in Canada. And brought you this far. And they carry teachings, and and they probably have teachings about the land, and it and it's your responsibility to learn from them. And if you haven't, just talk to your family members, the older ones, and they'll know, connect with them. So I come to this place, in this place here, the Leaf Garden, and I was kind of, it wasn't sitting well with me coming in here because it it's an indoor place to keep, all these beautiful spirited plants, and that were taken from their homelands and placed here so that um, people could come and see them, but they have to pay to see them. And rightfully, Mother Earth provides that for free, nokumas. And as people, it's our responsibility to go out and nurture her, go walk on the land, be out on the land with her, be out on the land with those plants, with those trees. Winter time, this winter is very, she didn't have an opportunity to rest. Nokomis, Mother Earth, she didn't have an opportunity to rest because it would get cold, sometimes very cold, and then the next day it'd be just warm and melting. It was just like that all winter. And she's and it disturbs and disturbs the natural order of Mother Earth and the plants and our relatives out there. So I'm waiting to see when springtime comes to see the impact and the effects this winter had on our relatives. So I want to share a teaching with you about there are 4 elements, there's fire, there's earth, and there's air, and I have it written down here, and water. So then there's 4 animals that carry those elements. And I want to teach you. The moose is the one that carries that water, and the bear is the one that carries the earth, the soil. The buffalo carries that fire, and the mountain goat carries that air and wind. And if they have all that responsibility to carry those 4 elements. And if one is lost or is gone, then Mother Earth, there's going to be an imbalance it's going to have a huge impact on Mother Earth. And these are the teachings that come from our ancestors, the old ones. So it's so to maintain the balance on Mother Earth, they all must carry together. If one is absent, Mother Earth will become unbalanced and sick. So it's and I carry those teachings with my heart and spirit because those 4 relatives carry those 4 elements, and they do, and I thank them. But I also thank those 4 elements too, because without those 4 elements, we wouldn't have life. Hey, we wouldn't be here. And we got to be thankful on a daily basis. We got to speak to the water, talk to the water, let the water know that you're there. Bring that love to the water. Tell the water you love it. And when we do that, it is almost like it sparkles and it becomes alive, and we are nurturing it. So if I encourage you, and in your action, in climate change is to share your voice with the waters, and speak to it, wherever you are and in that place when you're in the presence, like today we're in the presence of that water. And that water comes from Shoal Lake 40 and Shoal Lake 39. Right now in Winnipeg, we have 230, I can't remember how many billions of sewage that's going into the Red River. And it's been going on since February 7th. How many days is that? And that water flows into Lake Winnipeg and to and water flows freely across the lands. And the impact it's gonna have, imagine the impact that's gonna have. And so I just really we gotta take care of our waters and our lands. So with that, I just want to offer a prayer to our Creator, to our grandfathers and grandmothers. Like, well, when I pray, it's our way of life. It's not a religion. It's our Indigenous way of life. To our Creator and our grandfathers, our ancestors in the four directions, in that eastern doorway, in that southern doorway, in the western doorway, and the northern doorway, and to Nokomis, and to our spirit helpers. Each one of you carry that spirit helper. So I just want to ask them today to come and sit with you and come listen to you. And you're going to be training on how you can protect, the climate. You're going to, ways that you could bring the message or your voice to everyone out there. And I ask that the Creator helps you with your true intentions to continue to protect our Mother Earth and our lands and our waters. So when Nokomis is taken care of, then our Indigenous women are taken. We have a relationship as Indigenous women with the land. When Mother Earth's not taken care of, our women are down, our Indigenous women, and they are down right now. And it's like, you could see with the MMIW, Two Spirit, LGBTQ plus, it's happening. So I pray for them, and I pray that our governments, the federal government and provincial government, that they come to a decision to meet with the families, because the request is out there right now, and the response is slow, and they're not opening up to meeting with us. So I say a prayer for them. I say a prayer for the event organizers here. You've done hard work to bring all these people from across the lands to come and share. I pray that each one of you make new relationships, new friendships, and I hope that your friendships grow in spirit with your true intentions to help Nokomis Mother Earth. So I say Egose and Chimigwech for inviting me here this morning, and thank you. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm going to come and sit with you guys for a while, maybe this afternoon or tomorrow I'll stay. Okay, so Egose and Chimigwech, love Mother Earth. Thank you. Oh, you got them. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I was gonna ask for that tobacco. Where's the tobacco?
Thank you.
Oh, I got it.
Thank you so much for that amazing opening for this beautiful event. And we will all do whatever we can to make sure we take care of Mother Earth. So thank you. So I'm just going to quickly introduce and do a little bit of housekeeping before we start the event today. So the organization that brought us here today is the Climate Reality Project Canada. And so we were established in 2007 as a charitable organization, and our mission is to build and connect networks of empowered individuals like yourselves in communities across Canada by equipping them with the tools and knowledge to bring about new behaviors and policies that lead to a low carbon, resilient, and just future. By empowering Canadians in their advocacy and increasing public policy literacy, we work to ensure that all citizens feel compelled and equipped to take part in the democratic decision-making process and become effective catalysts for change in their networks of influence. So we have a couple programs that do this. So the National Climate League, the Community Climate Hubs program, our youth programs, our climate artivism, which includes Poets for Climate, which is an initiative that we do, and Rewrite COP. There's a couple poems over there if you'd like to see them after during the breaks. And we have our regional engagement coordinators across the country, including Adrian at the back there, who's our Prairies-based coordinator. We are creating a critical mass of citizens who are not only well informed on the science and solutions of climate change, but are equipped with the tools, networks, and programs and opportunities to advance concrete solutions to overcome this crisis. I will ask all of my colleagues to raise their hands so that if you have any questions today, that you can go to them to ask any of them their questions. Adam as well is here, but he didn't raise his hand. That's okay. And we want to thank you all for being here today. It means a lot to see passionate people ready to co-construct a sustainable future for everyone in a just way. Our training today is also in partnership with the Climate Justice Organizing Hub. And so I will pass it to Sarah, who is on Zoom, to introduce herself. Shirley, I'm not sure how to do that, but oh, we're on it. Okay, perfect. So Sarah, over to you.
Hi, everyone. Sorry about that. Was on mute. It's really lovely to
We
see
can
you
hear the Zoom. Sorry, just having technical difficulties. I can sing it into the mic.
Oh, hello. Can you hear me?
No, we still can't hear. Yeah, no problem.
Hello. Can you hear me now? Oh, hello. Can you hear me?
If we want, I can just go over the housekeeping while we try and figure out the tech. Is that?
Hello. Can you?
Oh, we're good.
Amazing. Thanks, everyone. Yeah, hi, everyone. Thanks for that intro, Lena. And my name is Sarah. I go by she, her pronouns, and I am the Anglophone coordinator at the Climate Justice Organizing Hub. And our organization is really excited to partner with Climate Reality Canada to help bring this regional advocacy training to the prairies and to Winnipeg today. So I'm really excited to be here, and I'm very excited to be presenting a workshop a little bit later on in this afternoon, or this morning actually. So yeah, looking forward to chatting more then, and enjoy this first panel. Over to you, Lena.
Amazing. Thank you so much. And so we just have a couple more things to go over, I promise, before we get started. So we just want to thank our sponsors for this event. So the Winnipeg Foundation, all of our volunteers, and all of our mentors who may or may not be here today. could you put up the slide with the training program? So today we will have a couple panels. We'll have a couple breaks as well, and lunch will be provided. The exits are clearly marked with the green sign at the back here, and there's exits here as well. If we need first aid, there's first aid kit downstairs. As we mentioned, if you need any of us, the staff who raised their hand, if you have any questions about the event or need any support. For the panelists, please just pull the mic kind of here when you are speaking into the mic, just to make sure it's not super muffled and super close to your face. Yes. And yeah, please feel free to grab food and coffee. And additionally, thank you to the Leaf and Assiniboine Park Conservancy for the catering and staff helping us out today. If you want to learn more about the sustainability features of this building, we are offering free tours today at 12 p.m. to 12:45 p.m. for up to 25 people. And tomorrow at 1 p.m. to 1:45 p.m. to up to another 25 people if you're interested in the sustainability features of the building. Additionally, if you do want to walk the biomes, you can pay admission downstairs and go in and out of the biomes all day, as long as you stay in the building. And please also just save the gluten-free and vegan food for those who are gluten-free and vegan. And with that, I'll pass it over to Adam.
Bonjour, je voulais juste vous souhaiter la bienvenue ici en français. I just want to say a few words in French to welcome everyone here today. De reconnaître également, comme l'a souligné ma collègue Léna, que nous sommes présents sur des territoires visés par le traité numéro 1, ainsi que sur la patrie de la nation des Métis. Et que cet événement est organisé par Réalité climatique Canada, un organisme voué à soutenir l'action citoyenne en faveur de politiques climatiques, d'une société carboneutre, durable, juste et résiliente. Nous fournissons des outils, des formations comme celle-ci aujourd'hui, des réseaux et des occasions de construire des coalitions, de travailler ensemble afin de réaliser cet objectif. Nous aimerions remercier également nos partenaires pour leur soutien très précieux, la Fondation Winnipeg, the Winnipeg Foundation, the Calgary Climate Hub et le Hub pour la mobilisation pour la justice climatique, dont Sarah vient de nous parler. Nous aimerions également souligner quelques-uns des programmes que nous offrons aussi dans le cadre de notre mission. Hannah, ma collègue dans le coin là-bas, mène la Ligue nationale du climat. Il y a d'autres informations sur la table là-bas là-dessus. Notre réseau d'ambassadeurs et ambassadrices de la réalité climatique, notre réseau des carrefours communautaires climatiques également, mené par ma collègue Hope, qui est ici dans la salle également. Et nos programmes aussi visant la jeunesse et dont Shirley est impliquée aussi. Et voilà, c'est ça. Il y a moi, il y a Shirley, il y a Léna également qui parlent tous et toutes français. Donc, si jamais il y a des francophones, francophiles dans la salle qui aimeraient nous parler dans cette langue, vous êtes les bienvenus. La plupart de nos programmes également que nous proposons sont disponibles en français également. La majorité de l'événement aujourd'hui se déroule évidemment en anglais. Mais il y a aussi des dispositifs si les francophones veulent se mettre ensemble à une table aussi. Voilà, on sera là pour animer des discussions dans cette langue-là aussi. Et n'oubliez pas, ce soir, il y a aussi un 5 à 7 à 6 heures à la brasserie Low Life ici. Voilà, on a hâte de parler et de vous connaître un peu mieux. Back to you, Lena.
Thank you, Adam. Yes, I forgot to say that we are having a kind of get together tonight at 6 p.m. at Low Life Barrel House. So we'd love if you have the time and energy still, we'll be there at 6 p.m. And with that, we're going to take just a quick 10-minute break so that everybody who maybe was coming in can grab some coffee, and then we'll invite our panelists up so we can set up for the panel. So feel free to mingle and introduce yourself.